big-time play at the end there, but that's the most excruciating way to lose a game. What did you tell your guys just now?
Well, we talked about some of the, because I didn't have a really good speech, it's kind of hard to say much. Talked about our core words of our program, 7 things that we talk about: believing and persevering and hard work and being selfless, compassion. I'm proud of our guys, and I don't think we lost that game on the last shot. That was a heck of a shot. But that game, in my opinion, is probably lost in the first half with all of our turnovers. I was really proud. 11 turnovers in the first half and 1 in the second. Gave ourselves a fighting chance. We had a couple breakdowns with the best player, at least the MVP in our league, hitting some threes. And, I'm proud of our guys for coming back and staying in it, and putting ourselves in a position. And we all know how much we would have liked to have gone to overtime, but that's March Madness. And fortunately for us, our season is not over. And we'll have a little recovery day tomorrow and a gathering at my house on Sunday and figure out where we're going to go and keep fighting on. So the one thing that was interesting to me, it was brought to my attention last year, Connecticut finished the season, one of their last games of the year. They got beat at Louisville by 34 points. And they're an 8 seed, and obviously some pretty special magic happened. And I still believe in our guys, and I'm hoping that we can get back in the saddle on whatever it is, Sunday, Monday morning, and continue to persevere and see if we can't finish this thing out on a high note.
What was said in that last timeout before DeLon took that second free throw? What was the plan to kind of stop them from getting a look?
Well, a little bit of what you saw. I mean, we were going to double team Young. We weren't expecting him to shoot from 35 feet. So didn't get an opportunity to really double team him. He pulled up and made a heck of a shot. But it was about keeping him in front and making sure that we rebound any miss. What
did Brandon Taylor give you tonight? Obviously, career high for him, and 6 for 9 from 3. Big night for him.
No, it was great. I thought with those 4 turnovers in the first half, from a coach's perspective, you're always looking at maybe some of the negative, but big time shot making, big 3 at the end of the game. Did a pretty good job on Young. We spread it around a little bit. He wasn't sicked on Young the way he had been, but much more poise in the second half to not turn the ball over. And I told our guys, I think in order to be successful in March, you've got to have a few components, and it's a backcourt. And I'm proud of Brandon and DeLon and Isaiah and our backcourt, Dakari. I think we have the pieces there to be competitive. We need to get a little bit more from our bigs, continue to shoot, but statistically speaking, I wanted to remind our guys that, I'm not patting ourselves on the back for it, but when you look at the Pac-12 statistics, it's conference only, where you're not taking in all the preseason games, we're up at the top in offense, defense, 3-point shooting, rebounding. Is maybe not our strong point. Rebounding is not. Block shots, lead the league in. A lot of things that we can be proud of. And so now's not the time to get our dauber down and just challenge everybody to figure out what it is they need to bring to the table. But I think for us to be successful, we need a level of toughness, a little more grit, and a post presence. And then I think we'd have the pieces to maybe make a little run in March.
You haven't had a lot of down to the wire last second games, a few this year, but these are the kind of things you're going to experience in the tournament. Can this be a good experience going in? Because you guys did battle back from down 4.
Well, it was a close game. I mean, it didn't look good there for a minute, but we made the right number of plays. We got some stops, did what we were supposed to do, made some free throws. So you're right that a year ago it was 10 close games and we lost 8 of them. And I joked that this year, let's avoid some of those close games. And we've won by some pretty significant margins. I haven't been in a lot of nail biters going down the stretch. So this experience, if it should rear its head again, we try to do some of these things in practice, but you can't really simulate it until you get into live action. But up until that last shot, I would have hit the deal button for sure about going to overtime with the way that we battled back and did what we needed to do.